I'm live, it says. Okay, I am Dory with Prairie Scraps, and today is T-shirt Tuesday. It's sort of like Taco Tuesday, but without the calories. T-shirt Tuesday, and I'm going to show you how to make a T-shirt. I'm trying to decide on colors. That's the only thing I haven't decided yet. Hey Dave, good to see you. Um, I am trying to make a t-shirt for Dad. We've already made two, so if you want links to those, just put Dad down below. Link for the other two t-shirts I've made. I won't tell Dad though. I don't. If he has realized, he hasn't told me. But I think t-shirts are a great thing. My husband even just said I don't have any. Actually, his t-shirts are looking raggedy right now because he keeps them forever. Hello. Thank you for saying hello. Do all the things back there, right? I don't even know if you can see it. There it is. You know, all the fun. Um, anyway, he wears t-shirts to the bone, right? With rips and holes and stains. Like he doesn't. Oh, look. Speaking of stains, I stained my shirt today. I got grease on it. So as soon as I get it off, I'm just not willing to change my shirt just yet. So anyway, I'm walking around with little stain remover on there. It's not working. But anyway, t-shirts make great gifts, I think, especially for dads who don't really buy new ones, and you can personalize them however you want. So here we are, a few days before Father's Day. Let me know if you have fathers you have to get stuff for. Love to hear that. I don't know why this always just shows a top instead of live. All right. So I'm over at YouTube as well as Facebook. So I'd love to hear from everybody. Just say where you are. What special plans do you have for Father's Day? Any special plans? I think we are going to take Dad fishing. That's what I think. I've heard that's what he wants to do. He's made sure he told the girls. It's kind of weird because we have 5 kids and we are down to 2 girls here in the house. So it's sort of a weird year. And my middle son is over in Washington State working for the summer. So he's not here either. So hopefully he'll remember Father's Day and call. I'm sure he will. He remembered Mother's Day, so that's good. That's always a promising thing. You know you've done well as a parent when your kid remembers you on a holiday, especially one for you. Right? A guy can't. I know, but his are getting really raggedy and old, and every time he comes out, I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think that's an option today. I try not to dress my husband too much, but they've been looking kind of shady lately. So anyway, the last time I was buying t-shirts, I did buy quite a few for um, making to sell, but I also bought some because he's a 3 extra large. And so sometimes it's hard to find t-shirts for him. So that's what I'm working on. It's kind of a big surface, to be honest. Kind of a big surface. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like it's about in the middle. I'm just eyeballing here. I know a guy can have enough. So anyway, he's a fishing guy and a hunting guy. He just got his year this year, just a little while ago, a couple weeks ago. So that was pretty exciting for him. So we are going to use this. This one is not available to my knowledge. We do have a sale going on right now. So there are some like there's one that said it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. We made that one as well. So if you'd like to see my t-shirt from that, put bod down below and I will give you a link to that so you can see it, what it looks like. But that one is on sale. I think it was like 70% off. So some of our t-shirt transfers are really cheap right now. This one I think was 70% off. This one is called This is not a drill. And the only reason I would totally do that, because he's a mechanic, so that is funny. But either we were having a discussion whether his son or his son-in-law purchased him that already. They ordered it for him by another manufacturer. So this came out afterwards. This says overwhelmed and overthinking and an indoorsy. He's definitely not the indoorsy. That would be my t-shirt for reals, because he is not an indoorsy type of person. So I thought I would take this fishing rules and put it on the t-shirt for him. Although I think, you know, like maybe for most, he's 6'7". Sorry, this is kind of I'm being kind of messy here. He's 6'7", so I'm telling you, like, he has a lot of t-shirt surface here to work with. I'm thinking, you know, like if I were putting this on me, it maybe wouldn't be as efficient. It would be way too large for my chest, but he's a big guy, so I can get away with it. I'm just trying to measure this up here, make sure it's nice and straight. We don't want it says fishing rules on it, and then I'm not doing the fish bait just yet. I think I have a plan. So I'm like eyeballing to be sure we're in the middle here and straight. The nice thing is our transfers are nice and straight in there, and they're evenly spaced. You don't have to worry about that. You don't, you know, if you were making your own, this comes already ready to go. So we're just gonna take our time. So it's trying to decide white or should I do gray? I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna do some scissors measuring here again. There we go. It's about right. About right. All right, fishing rules, and then it says number 1, bait your own hook. Number 2, clean your own fish. And number 3, tell your own lies. I think that's kind of cute. So I think it'll be cute. I have seen this where people have done it like on the back. But I was thinking about maybe I could do the fish and the baits. I was thinking about actually doing the baits on either side. I thought it would be kind of cute on either side. I don't want it to look, you know, I don't know. I want to accentuate. I can't even say it. Never mind. Accentuate. I had to think about the spelling. Accentuate his chest. Oh. So I'm trying to decide on colors, really, that would work for him. Do I do it white? Do I do it Dune, which is kind of an off-white almond color? I have maybe gray would be nice because this is a black t-shirt. I have my choice, gray or black. I've already done a t-shirt with red, lots of reds. I think red would be too much. And then I might do little color with the, I want to make sure. This is so big. This is really difficult to make straight. I actually think this looks crooked. I don't know. Let's see. And maybe I always worry about like centeredness and crookedness, but I don't want to do that. Seems like it's kind of tipping out at the bottom here. I could do green. This is a really nice green, pesto. The one thing I like is that on the black t-shirts, it shows, you know, the colors show really nicely. I'm just trying to decide. I can see the t-shirts. So I've used yellow, reds, oranges, and whites. Do I just do gray? I think I'm going to stay away from the orange because I've already done orange. Not pink. I know that. See, Dune. I think I'm going to do gray. It's kind of a guy's color, right? He's a manly man. We'll see. Okay. And then, you know, my daughter was telling me, oh, and the flies need to be like brightly colored. So we'll see. I know the best lure is red and white. That's my opinion. I like those red and white spinners. I forgot what they're called. They have a certain name. You'd be impressed if I remembered that, right? So any special plans for Father's Day? I'd love to hear what your plans are. We haven't officially told Dad anything yet. Saturday, we are going to move my daughter and celebrate my grandbaby's 2nd birthday. I'm excited about that. I got her. Nice thing about the 2nd birthday is I can totally tell you what we got her. We got her a sandbox, a turtle sandbox. She's moving out to the country, and there are actually, I'm just going to take my time here and try to get this down. It is a little loose. I've used this several times to make signs, but because it's fabric, it should kind of go, it shouldn't go anywhere. Let's just say that. She's moving to the country. They're moving to the country, and there are cats around outside. So we want to keep, it's that turtle, the Little Tykes turtle sandbox. We want to keep the cats out of it because it's got a lid. So that will be the nice thing. She'll be able to have a sandbox and no cats. We'll use it as their litter box. That's important when you're a kid. I do want to kind of, before I go any further, I think I'm going to check to see how this looks. Check and see here. Put that back in. I do want to look. Make sure that's on, actually. Maybe it looks like I didn't get it there. I don't want to make a mess out of this, so we'll keep checking our fingers. But I want to peel it back because I want to see a little bit what it looks like. So I might peel from this side. You guys can see it then. Oh, that looks good. I'm excited. Doesn't that look good? You can just see a little bit of it, right? I'm excited. Okay. I think I'm just going to do it all gray. I kind of been seeing the trend lately to see. All right. Now, I'm going to do the rules without the 2 lines because, like I said, I want to put the lures. I kind of want to make this look a little vintagey. The lettering in the fishing looks vintagey because it's kind of got like little spots in it. It's intentionally made that way. Okay, we'll try to do this without knocking the whole place down. All right, we want to make sure this is nice and down because, you know, no moving around here. Let's see if we can get it. Doesn't matter how much you put on, and ink is so much easier. Like, this is such an easy thing. Even kids could do this. I could have brought Beth in to do this. She totally would have been able to do it, although it makes me nervous. Having ink, permanent ink. It does get permanent, so if you get it on your clothes, it does, you know, you have to get it while it's still wet. If you make a boo-boo, you know, try to get it cleaned with water right away so that it's done. And then I'll just go ahead and let this dry for 24 hours, and then we will press it with a piece of parchment paper with an iron, as hot as you can get for the fabric. All right, we are done. Try not to set my own shirt into this, and we will set that out there. I think it's going to be really pretty. Pretty. Cute. Cute. Awesome. All right, we'll see if we keep watching to make sure. Pulling it towards me, but carefully not getting it on my own shirt. That's the key, right? Yay. That turned out amazing. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around and put it the other way, making sure this is on the backing. I'm just using the backing kind of as a masking place. And then this washes off with water. They're reusable transfers. So like I said, I've used this a couple times. Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. It is T-shirt Tuesday. So we are making a Father's Day T-shirt. And so much fun. It's really super easy. You could even have kids do this for their dads. The ink is non-toxic, but it is permanent. So this is what we've got so far. My husband's a big guy. And it says fishing rules. Number 1, bait your own hook. Number 2, clean your own fish. And 3, is it backwards? Oh my goodness. Let me turn it around. I'm sorry. I'm doing this whole thing on lettering and nope, that's not what I wanted. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can turn it around for you. Sorry about that. Why? That's a link. Maybe I can't. Where's the little thing? That's not it. Usually I have a little thing that I can turn it around. Maybe not. You'll have to watch. Why can't they just make this easy to do? You'll have to, so stay tuned. I will post a picture of this. Maybe not before Father's Day. Why is this not working? I don't know where it is. Anyway, I read it to you. 3, tell your own lies. That was the one. Did I finish that? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let it dry. It looks really nice, actually. And do you see how, like, that the fishing part of it looks rustic? I know it's backwards. I apologize for that. But it looks kind of rusticy. I really like that. Okay. Oh, goodness. We have paste falling here. Okay. And I have an ink mat on the inside here. So if you ever do T-shirts or fabrics, you'll want that in there because otherwise it will go through to the back of it. I think this is really cute. I like it. Don't tell my husband he's cute. He's got a cute shirt. All right. So I was going to try to get these lures on either side of the rules instead of the line. Oops. Do I do them gray or should I do colors? That's my daughter was trying to tell me that you have to do them in colors because lures are bright. And then comes the question, what colors, right? Let's see. You don't want to go over rules. There's the S. Maybe I should do this side first. There's the R. And here's the bottom. So I don't want to go over any of the lettering, which I don't think I am. They're close. I'm going to do this one right here. I've done this little guy all kinds of different places. All right, should I do teals, colors, or yellows, yellow and orange? I hate to do that because I've already done yellow, orange, and red on different T-shirts. I'm trying to make my husband new T-shirts for Father's Day. Thank you, Dave. Trying to decide. I've got 2 different, I was thinking about doing kind of a rainbow effect with 2 different colors of teal. Aren't they, don't they look like fishing colors? Every time I do these, I always do these in these colors. I don't know why. I just think they look nice. I just like them. They're my thing, I guess. Okay, I think I'm going to do it. All right, here we go. This is actually teal. Tide, never mind, not teal, tide. And so I am going to do the top portion of this lure and then leave a little bit of a trail. That makes sense. So that it can be smeared in. I want to do a ombre effect with it. All right, so I'm leaving a little extras there. And this, I'm going to just, I hate to leave inks open when I'm working, but get whatever I've got on myself off. Yep, no extra ink because it is perfect, permanent, perfect, perfectly permanent. Especially after you heat set it. But I tell you what, once it dries, it's pretty close to permanent too. So I'm going to go the opposite direction. I've got, this one is couture teal. Now I'm having doubts about my coloring, my colors. And I'm going to bring it almost to this other one. There's not much in the middle here that can be smeared. So it's just going to be a little bit. Okay. Put that there. Put this here. Put this in there. I'm just trying to make it so I don't hit things that I shouldn't. Okay, so I'm going to take my finger, and to make the ombre, I'm just going to mix this center part a little bit. Because remember, I left extra ink. So the nice thing about ink is you could just take your time to do the ink, and you are not going to have it dry in the transfer and come up. It's just going to come up. Hey, Shelly, good to see you. Good to see you. We're making a Father's Day t-shirt today. I didn't put it in the post because sometimes my hubby does watch things. Sometimes. A lot of times he'll try to help me out and he'll put it on, and I've noticed he doesn't like to listen to my voice. He'll put it on and not really pay attention just to help me have people. So it's kind of funny. I appreciate his help. I was just making sure that that was all showing. Sorry you're not seeing this, but it's cute. I like it. Can you see that? It's going to be upside down. I apologize. Isn't that cute? I like it. And I'm going to do this. I suppose this wasn't very good thinking here. I might take the plastic here and put it over here because I can see where this is going to be over, but I want to put this fly over here. But I don't want extra little bits. I'm just kind of masking it here. Okay. I have this here. I'm just kind of testing it out to see how far. I think that's going to be good. Now I'm going to do the same ombre effect on this one. Trying very hard not to move things here. The cool thing about the ink is sometimes I think, oh, that's not going to turn out, or that's not going to work for me. I'm just leaving like a line of it down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to use the couture teal down here, same as I did before. And I'm leaving a little extra line so I can work with. Ooh, that one maybe slid a little bit. Try to go the same direction when you're doing this. All right, here we go. Smear, smear. Smear, smear. And you want to make sure, I have noticed sometimes if you don't have enough ink in there, it will like, there we go. It won't, you know, if you could see the black t-shirt through, you don't have enough ink in there, and you want it to have a right amount of ink. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to peel slowly. Cute. Cute. I got it in there. All right. I'm on a roll. Thank you. I love these colors too. I hope my husband does too. I'm thinking about putting the fish down here, but I don't know. Is that too much? I know I love that lure. You guys tell me what you think. I got to get the ink off my fingers though first. Try not to make a mess because because it is permanent. Let me know what you think. I know it's backwards. I missed it before signing in. Okay, here it is. There is a bigger, oops, don't smear it. Okay. Do I put the fish across the bottom? He's a big man, so he probably could handle it. Can you see it? Try not to smear ink, because it will, if it hits back on itself. What do you think? Fish? Any ideas? Because there's this fish. I don't know. I kind of feel like something needs to be over here for sure. All right, I'm going to move this a little bit better onto this. Well, I see. Yes, add the fish at the bottom. Okay, we will do it. We will do it. I'm just going to put the backing so that it covers all these ones I've done and does not cover my little fishy at the top here. He's kind of, that little lure is up higher than the rest. Maybe I should just put it all at the bottom. I don't know. I'll try not to. You don't want to have the backing too far, too close to the fish because, oh, this is getting dangerous. Oh, I just stuck. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I just stuck the shirt in the containers. I'm going to set this up here. Set this up here. This is a trick. This is a trick in the camper. I'm not going to lie. It's a big trick. I do have a sticky mat in there, and that mat enables me to, the big thing is I do not want it to go on my shirt. So I'm not really going to fold this, but I'm going to bend it over so that I don't get it on myself. All right, there's the bottom. And we want to line it up with the fishing on the top. All right, let's see. How close are we? He's going to have a fish across his belly. I wonder what kind of fish this is. I don't know. I guess it would depend on what color you make it, right? So since it's teal, it's a teal fish. I don't know what kind of fish is teal, but I like it with fishing. I'm eyeballing. You could measure. That would be the safe thing to do. If you haven't noticed, I'm not really great at eyeballing. I'm not really great at measuring for real. Okay, we are going to use the teal, do the same thing again. And this one, I'm trying to remember how I did this. I think I want to leave extra ink here to work with. All right. I'm going to set that over there, and I'm going to shut this because I'm going to assume I have enough on there. And then we are going to do couture teal again, just kind of keeping with the colors, keeping everything else. I could have done them all gray. That might have been cool too. My husband would definitely probably appreciate that. He may not appreciate my froofiness, maybe. I don't know. Is it too froofy for a man? Oh well, he's a big guy. He can handle it. People don't like his teal fish. Oh well. He'll probably be excited. I do have a picture of this in my house. I have, a sign with this on it. And I thought about giving, oops, that kind of put a little bit of something in there. Hopefully I have enough here. I'm just going to leave that open. I do have a sign in the house that has this whole sign on it. And I thought about giving it to him, but then I thought, then I really have to figure out a place to put it because you can't give somebody pictures if he doesn't own his own walls. right? Because that's my choice. Where what goes on the walls? I don't know. That was my whole crazy thought process with the whole thing. Was I was like, if I gave him the picture, I have to actually give him a wall to put it on. We don't have a cabin or anything. We do have a camper, but he doesn't. We have another camper that we use. We have this camper that we use for camp, but he doesn't let me put things on the walls. That's where we're at. Okay, I am going to wash my hands first. So, because they're aluminum on the inside and the outside, so that's why we don't get to. Let's see how our fish turned out. Did we get the top of that? That looks pretty good. Oh, don't put it on my shirt. Pretty good. I think it turned out pretty good. Yay! We did it. We did it. I kind of wish that one fish with the, I know, I'm sorry, I'm like behind a piece of paper. I'm going to put this away from me so I don't make a bigger mess. And I'm going to get rid of these two over there so I don't make a mess, and then get this shut up so I don't make a mess. Have I said that enough? All right. So anything like there was a whole bunch of spring. We have a spring fling specials right now. So, if there's anything you see, I know it's probably too late to get something for Father's Day to make, but it's something to keep in mind. Like if you're wanting to make 4th of July shirts for your family so you all match, or if you're having a family reunion, this is really a great way to have fun t-shirts that are personalized. The sky is the limit. And even though I'm using a jar of ink for this project, you can definitely use we have singles packets too. So singles, and I say that lightly because it's not always a single use. All right, I will hold this up so you can see it. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm trying not to smear it. Isn't that cute? Cute. Fishing rules. Number 1, bait your own hook. Number 2, clean your own fish. And 3, tell your own lies. I love that one. All right, tell me what you think. Would you do different colors? Like I said, I was kind of trying to stay away from red, yellow, orange, because I've used those on the other ones. And I love the fish on the bottom. I'm glad we did that. Like I said, I wish this one was a little shorter, but or maybe I should have put this one out further. That would have been more appealing to your eye. But I think it's okay. It's a t-shirt. It's personalized. It's for Dad. He will love it. Yes. Not my dad. My girls, the daddy of my kids. So, and this is the mat. I don't like to dry it in there because you want your mat to stay protected, but I will show you how this actually does go through the shirt a little bit. You can see on the back side. Can you see that? Yep. It definitely goes through this. Like I said, I will let this dry. Ooh, and I smeared a little bit. So I'm going to grab a wipe and get that. I don't know if you can see that a little tiny bit, but it does get on this mat, and I do go ahead and take a wipe to it and just wipe it off. You want the wipes without any chemicals in it. You don't want to use chemicals on the mat. And you can use that sticky mat over and over and over. It's kind of like a cricket mat. That's what it looks like, but isn't that the cutest? You guys, I think it's really, I shouldn't say cute. It's cool. It's cool. But there he is. There's his t-shirt. I think he's going to be excited. Hopefully he'll act surprised on the other t-shirts, because like I said, I've been doing them live, and he does kind of check in a little bit and tries to get he watches in. He doesn't, like he puts it on while he's doing something else, but oftentimes he doesn't put the sound on. He just kind of checks in and sees what I'm doing. So maybe he's seen them, maybe he's not seen them, but that's it. That's how we make a t-shirt. And like I said, a lot of the t-shirt, even if you want to make your own t-shirts, like this one is a great t-shirt one. This one is called This Is Not a Drill. It does have that This Is Not a Drill on there for Father's Day. But it really does work nicely for all kinds of t-shirts. It says overthinking, about overthinking, indoorsy, and overwhelmed. like a whale. And then this is not a drill with the hammer on there. Aren't those cute? This is like 70% off right now. And then a lot of the spring items that we had come out are also on the spring fling sale. So if you want a link to those, when you wash these, do you turn them? No, I actually don't. This has been washed. Well, you could see I spilled today some oil, but I just go ahead and throw them in the dryer. It doesn't matter either way. We've had shirts here 4 or 5 years and they have not budged. There's nothing coming off whatsoever. This has been washed and dried several times already. This one's the sarcasm one. There's another t-shirt one as well that has the sarcasm. I'm trying to think what else is. There's 4 of them on there. I love the sarcasm one. That one I had to do for myself, right? Because I'm sarcastic. So yes, you can, once you heat set it with an iron and a piece of parchment paper in between your iron and your t-shirt, it will be heat set and it will not come off. I promise you that. It will not come off. It will totally be stuck on there. And like I said, we've done t-shirts for kids. We've done vacation ones. We've done girls trip ones. My husband has them. In fact, my husband tends to wear his t-shirts out before the print is worn out. He just plain wears t-shirts out. He wears them over and over and over, and he doesn't ever change. He wears his 5 t-shirts he's got for the week or whatever, 7. So yes, it's very, very durable. I love them actually more than vinyl, because I've had so much bad experience with the vinyl. This is an ink. It sets into the fabric. Like I showed you, it went on the back side. And so it's a permanent ink and it's totally non-toxic. I last week went in to pick up some t-shirts done by a lady. We had to get something printed. Like, the bad thing is you can't, I mean, you could use letters and make your own, but you're not going to want to do that in mass production. I went and picked it up from a lady that does screen printing with a great big machine and expensive, everything. And it smelled so bad in there. And I was like, how can you stand the smell? And she was like, I don't really smell it. And I'm thinking, holy cow, she's got to be high. So, because it was so strong. But this has absolutely no smell. I cannot smell at all the smell of this t-shirt. So it's totally non-toxic. It does wash off of the transfer and the squeegees. And so you can reuse the transfers over and over and over again. Just regular water and a board eraser, and that's it. It's so easy peasy. So if you haven't tried a t-shirt yet, this, any of your transfers you can use with ink or chalk or even etching cream or burning gel, all of those things, and they're totally safe. So I highly suggest it for doing your own t-shirts. So it's so much fun, and kids love to do this. Kids love it. They love to get a little creative, and it's not really that bad. So be sure you have it in a place where you can wash it down right away. So thanks for joining me. I hope you have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting. Be sure to do things, subscribe, like, and comment for me.